Has anyone among you experienced failure? Please raise your hand. Wow, failure. Has anyone among you learned something significant out of those failures? Please raise your hand. Really? Really? So, what was one big mistake you made? And what did you do to make it right? Sounds familiar?
Yes.
We live in a world wherein failing big time brings about an embarrassing and shameful feeling. And I know that because I myself have experienced failures in the past. But what makes me curious is that what happens to our brains every time we experience failures? Are you also curious about that?
Yes.
Research done in 2011 confirmed that there are at least two brain responses to mistakes or big-time failures. One was done by Moser, and he used college students performing a computer task as his participants. The other research was authored by Downer J, and he used medical doctors prescribing medicines as his participants. In both studies, participants were given immediate feedback as to how they decided whether they're correct or not. They were also given the opportunity to try again, having learned from their mistakes. Let's discuss the first brain response, and it is called the growth mindset, as found in the study of Moser J.S. and his company. The growth mindset looks like a wake-up call. The brain zooms in on the negative outcome and treats it like a problem that needs solving. People whose brain responded this way are those people who ask, what happened? And how did that happen? In this response, the brain was found to focus its attention on the next decision, as if trying to prevent the mistake from happening again. People whose brain responded this way are those that believe that learning or skills can be learned and that we can also improve the next time around. This brain response was found among the college students performing computer tasks. The second brain response is called the fixed mindset, and it is found in the study of Downer J and his company. In this mindset, the brain shuts down. And to avoid feeling bad about the failure or doubting one's ability, the brain chooses not to think of the failure at all. People whose brains responded this way are those who believe that their judgment are always right and that intelligence is fixed. This mindset, shockingly, was found among the doctors prescribing medicines among their patients. Growth mindset versus fixed mindset. Two different brain responses to failures or mistakes. Growth mindset says, I can learn from my failure, while fixed mindset is saying, nah, failure does not do anything to me. Had we been respondents to these studies, how would our brains have responded? I used to think when I was growing up that I was always right. I am the best in class and my decisions are always right. They could never go wrong. And just like the doctors who had this fixed mindset, I thought that my mistakes don't really matter. They won't make me even better. Until one fine day when my mom just got pissed off with me and screamed at my face after I rejected several job offers. She told me, akala mo kung sino kang magaling. Eh, dami mo namang palpak. Palpak? Palpak. And those words of hers hurt me. Correct. But also, I realized out of that encounter with my mother that just like the computer programmers who had the growth mindset, I should take failures as something that I could learn from. I must admit that I used to embrace the fixed mindset. But what will happen to me if I continue to live that lifestyle? I thought I was an achiever, but definitely most of the time I found myself to be alone and friendless. I was intelligent, but definitely inhumane with the way I treat other people. So, the next time I fail, how should I react? Will I panic? Definitely, yes, but not for long. Studies I've mentioned earlier confirm that I should keep on growing and keep on recognizing that mistakes happen to all of us. The next time I fail and feel shameful about it, I know now what to do. I would turn those failures into precious gems of wisdom that would make me an even richer and wiser person. So, Toastmasters, I would like to end this speech with an invitation. Let us all fail now so that we could learn